Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has banned lab-grown meat, aiming to protect traditional beef from the global elite and their authoritarian plans. His stance is part of a broader conflict concerning unconventional food sources, particularly cultivated meat and insects. DeSantis emphasized that Florida is resisting what he sees as efforts to force people into consuming alternative proteins, like lab-grown meat or insects. The state's groundbreaking legislation prohibits the sale or distribution of lab-grown meat. Similar legislation is being considered in Alabama, Arizona, and Tennessee. Lab-grown meat was first approved for consumption in the United States in 2022. The production process involves extracting animal cells and nurturing them with nutrients like proteins, sugars, and fats. Advocates for cultivated meat highlight its environmental benefits, including reduced carbon emissions, lower water usage, and less land required for agriculture compared to traditional meat production. The World Economic Forum advocates for lab-grown meat as a sustainable food source, suitable for the growing population. The forum also supports insect farming as an alternative protein source. In parallel, lobbyists for edible insects are pushing for the FDA to recognize ingredients like mealworms and cricket protein powder as safe for consumption. These unconventional food sources have sparked cultural debates in the United States. Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene previously suggested the government was monitoring Americans' consumption of lab-grown meat. DeSantis, announcing the law, positioned himself against an ideology seeking to eliminate meat production. Florida supports agriculture and cattle ranching. Florida's Agriculture Commissioner, Wilton Simpson, praised the new legislation as a significant move in the right direction. DeSantis received support from unexpected ally, Democratic Senator John Fetterman of Pennsylvania, who expressed reluctant agreement with the Florida governor. In contrast, cultivated meat company Good Meat, the first to sell lab-grown meat, expressed disappointment with the law, criticizing Florida for restricting consumer choice, especially in a state that values freedom and individual liberty. The debate reflects broader concerns about the future of food production, sustainability, and consumer choice. Proponents of lab-grown meat and insect protein highlight their potential benefits, while opponents worry about health risks, cultural implications, and global influence on local food systems. The conflict in Florida underscores the challenges in balancing innovation, tradition, and freedom in food technology.